They will fear the wild.
Alright, what is up, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Chumbles and I'm back, and this time we're going to be doing a how-to video once again on Annie. You guys really enjoyed the last one, so hopefully I can help you guys out with this one as well. Annie did receive a little bit of changes since that last video, which is another reason why I wanted to make this, because yeah, there was changes, and if the champion's different, then you guys should probably know about it if you guys want to play her. So Annie's actually been picked up by a lot of professional players, and the reason isn't like, there is no real hard reason as to why that is. My speculation is we're seeing a lot of squishier champions right now, and Annie loves to destroy those champions. Just absolutely destroy them. Just blow them out of the water. So I think that could be the reason why. So other than that, like, there isn't anything that was done to Annie that is too insane. Her shield was changed. That was basically it. It is now an actual shield, whereas before it reduced the or it gave her resistances, is what it was, which is still really good, but I do think the shield is actually better, because when you're against like assassins and stuff, the resistances don't matter all that much, especially if you don't have that much HP. So with all that said, let's go into it. I will go over the runes that I'm taking, and I'll go over the runes that other people are taking as well. That way you guys have a good wider view of who's taking what, and first what I'm using, and that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna poke this guy down, since it is Yasuo. Like, I can just try and auto this guy to death, and there you go. So you gotta remember, with Annie's Q, it's your power farming tool, because it costs 0 mana if you kill the minion with it, which is obviously very, very strong, very broken in my opinion. But yeah, other than that, you have Annie's W, which is very simple, just a cone ability that deals damage. Nothing more to it. Cool thing is that I believe your Q and your W are actually the same range, as you can see right there. So if you do stun somebody within Q and then you W, it will actually hit. Even though it doesn't look like it hits, the cone is actually a lot longer than what it seems, which is a cool little tool for you guys to use in your games, because not a lot of people actually know that for some reason. Probably due to the fact that you just don't see that much Annie, so you don't know how to play against it or anything like that. Which could be another reason why she's picked up popularity, because just nobody was really playing her anymore. But yeah. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, and make sure to follow the channel giveaway. We are running a giveaway. If you guys subscribe to this channel, my second channel, and my Twitch, you guys will be entered in the next skin giveaway. So we're just gonna keep autoing him. What this does is puts down his shield. So Annie's bear cannot be blocked, which not a lot of people actually know. Like, Yasuo wall does not block Annie Tibbers. So I'm actually just gonna drop it on him and then use everything, which might seem troll that I did that, but I just took him out of the lane by doing so. User win wall? No? This guy's crazy. And there we go. Goodbye. I don't know why he I don't know why he did that. Oh, don't do it, minions. Don't do it, don't do it, don't. Yes, nice, perfect. Good stuff. Alright, first item is going to be Leandry's, the almighty burn. Tibbers is what I like to go with. Not to mention, it does give you a lot of damage. Also, make sure to use your E when going back to lane, just because it gives you a little bit of move speed. But yeah, it does give you a lot of damage with Tibbers. A lot more than it used to, actually. So the build's actually better than what it was. Funny enough. Again, try and auto him first. Okay, well, he used Wind Wall to block my auto attack, so. And as you guys are seeing there, the reason I was able to actually get that minion is because I took CDR runes, which I'll show you guys in a second. Because I have playtested a little. And, okay, well, it's kind of hard to talk right now, but I'm trying my best. Go, Tibbers. Do the damages. Oh man, I wanted that kill. Fake Yasuo got it. No, Tibbers, don't stop walking. Yeah, so I did take the runes here, the ability haste, because it gives you the flat 8. It's actually really, really good with Annie, surprisingly enough, because I think a lot of people really underestimate the power of the 1 CDR rune, especially right now. Or I shouldn't say CDR, I guess it's ability haste, but, you know, same thing, converts and all that stuff. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense as to why I take that, but I'm pretty sure other people probably take just double AP, which I will confirm at the end of the video with the runes and items comparison. Okay. Okay. Go, Tibbers, go. See, this is why you need the Ryle Eyes. Jesus, that guy's fast. He's got the tier 2 boots, I guess. I think Tibbers has a... yeah. Tibbers still has the flyback ability. Just like Shaco Clone. Have Tibbers just go in here, deal some damage, clear out the wave. And Tibbers is dying right now, so we're just gonna send him in. He did a little bit. We definitely thank Tibbers for all of his efforts there. Thank you, Tibbers. You kind soul. And we're still at the 2.5 stacks, which is really why I wanted to kill this guy. Would have helped a lot to get the next. And we're also going to grab Ionian, because we like to play off CDR / ability haste, and with the flash ignite combo on Annie. So OP, like you guys saw there. Well, I didn't flash, but just dropped the Tibbers on him. But a play like that literally wins you the game, which is what makes Annie just like so good. So I just hit him like that, and then boom, he's dead. I'm telling you guys, this champion is literally so good. If you guys want to climb, you gotta play Annie mid. It's so good. It's way too good, actually, to be honest. It's kind of too strong. She's too safe, but she also has the ability to just completely take over. which in my opinion is not balanced. Like, a safe champion should be punished by their stats, and that is not the case for Annie. Okay, I had to flash there because that was a little too spooky for my taste. And I just got the third stack. I stunned the Kaisa. Oh, I'm dead. No! Tibbers was up too, damn. Notice our team didn't go in. Like, Thresh, I don't know why I was in there. I think Thresh should just base tanked and we would have slaughtered. But it's fine. Yep, balanced champion. Super balanced. Alright, we're gonna have Leandry's once we back up. And then we're gonna go into the Rylai's combo. Oh. Let's see if I can pop this guy. Okay, we pop that guy. Then we pop this guy. No, that's my quad. Come on, man. Keep taking my kills. Alright, well, that's how you play Annie right there. And that's why the CDR slash ability haste is so important in my opinion. My ability to spam out my Q and W there literally made that whole fight possible. Otherwise I wouldn't have gotten so much damage off. I wouldn't have been able to kill that Zillion if I didn't have the extra ability haste there, for sure. And just like that, I have 5 stacks. So to quickly note with the Rylai's, yes, I do know that Leandry's does not do damage if they're slowed now. It just does the burning effect, which is fine. But Tibbers does still apply the slows and the effects from Rylai's. So the fact that I can just drop this on them, I also get a little tankier. And they really have like no way to like play around it in a sense. Just gonna drop this on you. So look at this. Look at the slow that's happening here. He actually just can't even move because of Tibbers. So that was literally just Tibbers slaughtering them. Now, the reason why I think it's even better now is we have Demonic Embrace, which is a new item that gives you armor and magic resist for the amount of seconds that you are in combat, which, if you didn't already realize, applies with Tibbers. Like right now, Tibbers literally just took out... Oh, I'm dead. Just kidding. And that's the that's the power of some CDR on Tibbers. Oh. Oh, look at that slow. Look at that slow, guys. Okay, well, the slow saved me. The slow saved me. Unfortunately for our friend here, he had to be the guinea pig who ends up perishing after that fight, but a good death, we'll say. A good death. So now, once we get this, you can see here, it gives you 2.5 armor and mag resist for each additional champion affected. So when you have Tibbers just hitting them over and over, like the aura, that stacks. Which is why getting in these 5v5 fights is so good. Not in range here. Wonder if that... No. Okay. If he's gonna use it on himself, then the rest of your team just dies. You fool. You fool well. With this amount of ability haste, I also have Tibbers up permanently. Oh, and they surrendered, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you guys did, please make sure to smash that like button, as it does help. And I'll see you guys in the runes and items. Alright guys, and now for the runes. So these are the runes that I took this game. You can switch the defense for, well yeah, it's defense, but defense for either actual armor or health / magic resist. It really just depends who you're against. If you don't know who you're against, like me, then going for the health is definitely the better option, because you just don't know if they're AP or AD. And the health does outscale at level 9 anyways, so it's not just it's not a bad option regardless of what happens in the game. So just to go over quickly, electrocute just for that huge burst damage, taste of blood, just good sustain tool in lane, easy to proc because you have the longest range I think in the game still, or like just under Caitlyn or something. Eyeball, because you're going to be picking up kills like you saw in that game. Doesn't matter how safe they play, even if they're under tower, you just blast them down. Ultimate Hunter, because I like the very short cooldown on Tibbers, where if Tibbers dies, it comes up immediately, as you guys saw there when I popped the, I think it was the Garen. Yeah, so Tibbers died, Garen tried to kill me, and boom, hit him with Tibbers again. So pretty tilting for the enemy team, to be honest. And then after that, I go Absolute Focus into Gathering, just for that extra damage. I'm not going into a fight being under 70% HP most of the time, or ever, really. So you're basically always going to get this huge amount of extra AP when you go in with your Tibbers, which is really nice in my opinion, and I think underrated. I don't think a lot of people realize that, but this is more solo queue focus build, I do think. And then Gathering, of course, because you just scale into the game infinitely, and it's good stats. Now for what Jensen takes, who is a pro player for TL, he goes for something a little different. He goes for this setup here, and he goes double adaptive, and he either goes for the armor or the magic resist. So what happens is he goes for a roaming style build. That's the point of this setup. He goes for the roaming style because he goes relentless, so he wants to go up and down the side lanes, which is good, but in my opinion you have to know how to do this kind of playstyle. My playstyle is going to be more safer for you guys, learning the champion, but to a certain point you're probably going to have to take the relentless once you get to like challenger elo, which, you know, if you guys are there, then you guys are awesome. So there's definitely a big difference in playstyle with this, and you really need to know what you're doing when doing this, because if you get caught out multiple times, you're probably inting your game away, which obviously is not good. Mana flow band, just to give you that extra mana. In my opinion, she doesn't have too much mana issues regardless, so that's why I just don't care about it, which could be swapped. Like I could go mana flow instead of absolute if I wanted to, but again, I don't feel that going usually the fight's over by the time I'm anyways, so it doesn't matter too much. And then he goes Transcendence, which is pretty good, gives you that extra cooldown, which I let you guys know and mentioned that is very important, and clearly he thinks so as well. And then double adaptive again, and he either goes for the armor or defense. I don't think I've ever seen him go the health one, just because pro players will probably abuse you more than people around like gold, plat, diamond, that kind of elo. So that's his reasoning, I'm guessing, and we'll move on to the build. Alright guys, and the part that I couldn't find was Jensen with a full build, but it looks like he's going Sork Boots, Hex Tech, Proto Belt, which I think it got nerfed, so I don't know if that's really the best option anymore, into Void Staff. So he's doing some crazy stuff. I don't know how good that is, and it's kind of a weird thing to go in my opinion. Like the void stuff so early. Like the game's basically like he's at 3 items, not even, and he's going void staff, which in my opinion I don't think makes sense logically, because no champions are gonna have that much magic resist, and if they are, your AD carry better carry your team. But I'll let you guys know what I'm going. Pobelter is also going a similar build to what I'm doing, so you guys can have a little more confidence, I guess, in this build. So either Sork boots or Ionian Sork if they're going for very MR heavy team comp, like maybe that Mundo, bunch of tanks, that kind of stuff. You're gonna need the shred. If not, then just go straight to Ionian. Very good choice. Leandries into the Rylai's, you get that nice burn effect plus slow with your abilities. And on Tibbers, same with Demonic Embrace, same exact thing. You get all those stacks. All of your health from these items will benefit you, because now you're going to have a bunch of health and you're going to have a bunch of armor and magic resist as well on top of that. And then you can go into Morello if they have a lot of healing. And you can also just get the Oblivion Orb, I forget the name. And you can just sit on this for the whole game, because this alone gives you the 40% Grievous Wounds. But if you need the 60% where they're low, like against a set for example, then maybe finish the Morello, because again this does apply onto Tibbers as well, so everybody's just gonna get healing debuff on them, which is really OP. Dark Seal, which I guess I should put up here technically, because I always go Dark Seal early on into the game, because this item is just the nuts. Now I wouldn't recommend finishing Dark Seal every game and going for Magi's, but if there's a game where you're like 10-0 in 10 minutes, then yeah, get Magi's, because you're going to end up just one-shotting and carrying the whole team. But other than that, that's very circumstantial, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. And then if they're building a lot of MR, again, Void Staff is what you would go. If not, then I'd recommend either Zonia's or Death Cap at that point, and just use common sense and logic in which one you want to build. And hopefully you guys will win a bunch of games on Annie. Let me know if you guys try out this build, how it goes for you. You guys really like the first one, so if you guys want more very in detail kind of stuff like this, please let me know and I'll continue to do it. And hopefully you guys win some LP. Alright, have a good day, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
You love to talk, I don't talk, I get it. Yeah, you know I'm about it, if it kill me, I'ma let it. Run into the bag like I'm so athletic. I've been up since 6, making hits like tennis. I've been on fire, I just need my credit. Wanna go far, need to change my settings. Reaching for the stars so my feet touch heaven. Haven't had first, bitch, already want seconds. Wanna be on top, popping off like a fofo. Life been going fast, I've been trying not to go slow. I just hit the gas, now I'm faded, going slow-mo. You think you gon' pass, but you tripping, that's a no-go.